Alright, here's some of the things you might need, obviously, for backfilling and digging up the original hole to get the old pipes out. This piece right here, this piece of aluminum, it's probably about an eighth thick or something like that. It's from an old private no parking sign inside the mobile home park itself. They bought it themselves, so it's not a government thing. You can use that to scrape off your mud that's really prevalent out here, the Coleeche, the sticks to shovels. This is the thing I found works the best when you're scraping off mud. You know, when you're scraping off mud, it takes it off pretty darn good. I'll show you the time when I do actually have mud. Right now, we're in different stages of doing this. Remember, when you are taking out the old pipe, before you do, down that bottom of that saddle right there, not the pipe itself, but the saddle, you have to tap around that. Some pretty good blunt force, not, no more than 10 pounds per square inch, force hitting it all the way around, because you don't want to upset the old pipe that's all rusted. It'll blast out water on you, and then you'll have a problem. You'll need a pump then, and you'll have just had a lot of problems. Anyhow, you got to tap around that in order to loosen that thread inside the female saddle part. The male end that's going in there, this one's, at this point, like I said, is just a temporary pipe. You usually have a galvanized one going in there. And you want to be able to break that galvanized area loose inside. And then you have a better chance that the thread won't break off inside the saddle. Otherwise, you'll need an easy out. And that's difficult, but I'll show you that process if we do run into that. Otherwise, we'll make a mock saddle and show you how to take that out in the dry sense. Unless we actually have a real one that we have to actually show you in the mud. That experience we've had to gone through many times. All right, so you're talking from the end of the galvanized valve right here. Well, we have brass ones, we have galvanized. This one's actually brass. But at the bottom of the valve, all the way down to the saddle, you have to measure. That's exactly 42 inches. Then you measure from the top of the valve, that nipple right there, to your T. So you have your exact measurement, so you can go back to your same height that you need for the service, for the residents, for their service. This is what you do. You have to keep that in mind. Now, all of them are 42 inches below the gate valve. You have different heights depending on different areas throughout your particular mobile home park, where they had brought in dirt way before, excavated dirt and brought it in, and you'll see the difference. You'll have to measure. Each one's can be different. On this particular side of this mobile home park, it's all 42 inches.